All right, well, today is Friday, November, April 3rd, 2000, Board of Selectmen meeting. First up on our agenda is consideration of appointment of a full-time police. Nelson, come on down.
Thank you, Stan. Thank you very much. Well, happy Friday to everybody. Thank you for keeping us in your thoughts, and thank you for putting us on the agenda. So today I would like to bring forward a reserve officer full-time position. Right now, we've for several months, the lieutenant and I have been searching for a replacement of an opening that we have, and we've backtracked and want to go back to our reserve officers to fulfill that full-time position. So we did our interviews, and Reserve Officer Erica April came right to the top of the list. She currently has been working with us for a year and 3 months. She's our backup SRO, so she knows the operation pretty well. And I'd like to recommend Erica for that promotion to go to the full-time academy. Now, so this happens, there's plenty of contingencies. First, she'd have to get the temporary waiver from the MPTC so that she can come to work by the 1st of May. She's got to pass a physical exam. She's got to pass the physical agility test, recruit training agreement form she has to accept. And also the final thing is passing the police full-time recruit academy.
Sounds good.
Officer April has been performing very well, as Chief Nelson said, and I think she'd be a great addition to the department if she came on as a full-time officer.
Sounds good.
Great.
Hello?
Well, I think that's super. I have no questions. I think it's great. We should, if gentlemen have any questions?
I
No,
do not.
Okay,
Just,
do I have-
just to note, number 5, the chief and I agree that the recruit training fee and partial reimbursement re-agreement that we would like to have is the 5-year plan, because we hope she's with us for a long time.
Okay, sounds good. Do I have a
Okay, so-
motion?
I move we appoint Erica Abro to the police department.
second,
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye,
aye,
Roll call, Sikansky,
aye.
Keep,
aye.
Waisaki.
Aye.
Great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay.
I wish I
Thank you
could
very
shake
much.
your hands, but
Thank you.
Someday you will.
all right. Thank you very much.
And there will
Welcome.
be a document that needs to get signed that the chief has sent over to me, so we'll organize that after the fact. After
The board can delegate the authority to sign that to me if you would like.
Fine
I will
with
so
that.
move.
Second,
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
aye,
Roll call, Sikansky,
Aye.
Keep,
aye.
Waisaki.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank you.
Erica.
Bye.
Have a good one.
You too.
So next we have the executive order, Mr. Chairman. You have a copy of it?
Yep, I have, are you gonna show that on the screen?
Yep, I'm working on that right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
And
All right.
there is a mistake that Bob noted. If you want to tell me where that is, Bob, I can make that correction.
Paragraph 4, whereas the United States.
Excellent.
Yep. Okay. All right, has everyone read the executive order? Do we need to read it, or?
I think we should,
All right.
anybody who's not already seen it should be aware of what it's for.
I think reading it
Okay.
into the record's a good idea.
All right, I'll take care of that. All right, Town of Bolton Executive Order. Whereas the town, the Commonwealth, the United States are under a state of emergency because of the coronavirus pandemic. And whereas the town must continue to provide services to its town residents during the pandemic. And whereas the Board of Selectmen of the Town of Bolton is the chief executive officer of the town government, the town's general appointing authority. And whereas the United States has adopted the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, which includes the Emergency Paid Sick Leave Act and the Emergency Family and Medical Leave Expansion Act, and became effective April 1st, 2020. And whereas employers are authorized to exclude emergency responders, including police officers, firefighters, dispatchers, public works employees, and health employees, from both Emergency Paid Sick Leave Act and the Emergency Family and Medical Leave Expansion Act in order to maintain adequate staffing levels. Now, therefore, the Board of Selectmen hereby orders, pursuant to the authority vested in it under the Emergency Paid Sick Leave Act and the Emergency Family Medical Leave Expansion Act, the following. Number one, all police officers, firefighters, paramedics, emergency medical technicians, EMTs, emergency services personnel, and public works employees shall be excluded from the provisions of the Emergency Paid Sick Leave Act and the Emergency Family and Medical Leave Expansion Act, collectively known as the ACTS, effective April 1st, 2020. Human Resources Officer shall notify relevant unions of the exclusion of emergency responses from the ACTS. The police chief, the fire chief, and the DPW director shall notify their department employees of the exclusion of their employees from the ACTS. This executive order shall become effective on April 3rd, 2020, ordered at the Town Hall by me, Stan Wysocki, Chair of Board of Selectmen, dated April 3rd, 2020. Do I have a motion to accept and approve the Town of Bolton Executive Order?
So
So
moved.
moved. Second.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Roll call, Sikansky,
Aye.
Heap,
Aye.
Waisaki.
Aye.
Thank you. So, Mr. Chairman, just a point of clarification for anybody who may be listening. We adopted, or the Board of Selectmen adopted the policies for the for COVID-19 that Chris drafted last week prior to the law going into effect. Our policy is, for all intents and purposes, very similar to this act. In some areas, it's actually a little more generous. But with the law coming into effect on Wednesday, and us not getting the some of the direction from Congress until Monday, on the advice of counsel, it was suggested that that we go through the process of exempting our emergency personnel, knowing that that we do have the other policy in place.
Right.
And the
makes
other
sense.
policy that we passed includes the emergency responders, did it not?
Yes, it does. We had no exclusions in it.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
to clarify that.
sounds good. All right, so is any other business we need to deal with? Any public service announcements?
No?
I think we had that one about cleaning up the garbage on the streets for residents and businesses.
That's a good point, Jonathan. It was suggested by a couple of our residents. They went and with Joe Lynch to talk about that cleanup, which we kind of are trying to hope make part of the annual cleanup day, although this year we don't know what the cleanup day is going to look like, but effectively encouraging people to clean up the frontage in front of their property and then bringing those bags to the transfer station. And when they bring those bags, to identify them as part of the cleanup, so they're not being charged a trash sticker and so forth. So it's a nice opportunity to get people out doing something for the town. Won't cost them anything, and hopefully it'll be something that'll make people feel good that we've accomplished that. So I thought it was a very nice idea by the people that brought it forward, and we're going to do our best to support it.
I mean, I have it up on my screen. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, the announcement is, Bolton is kicking off its annual cleanup starting whenever you want to get out of the house. All residents are asked to clean up the winter litter along the road in front of their homes, and proper gloves and other precautions should be taken to keep yourself safe. Trash bags from the cleanup can be dropped off at the transfer station between April 15th and April 25th during regular transfer station hours. And no stickers required if you let the attendants know you are helping to clean up Bolton. For more information about Bolton's cleanup and or to volunteer to assist in special areas around town, contact Mary Boyd at 978-779-2740. Okay?
I think there was an additional sentence that was added when it went out onto the news and announcements, just that people maintain a social distance when they are bringing the bags to the transfer station.
Correct. Okay.
great.
Nice idea.
I move we adjourn.
Second,
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
aye,
Roll call, Sikansky,
Aye.
Keep,
aye.
Waisaki.
Aye.
Thank you, everyone.